me get one here. Let me get one here. Let me get one here. Okay.
Everywhere. Okay. Check. 1, 2, 3.
Jesus. Do I look like a lady or what in this
You're
dress?
a lady of the night.
I look like a lady of the night. Okay, I am sitting on a trash can, basically.
Are you really? You're not.
I'm not sitting on a trash can, but my laptop is on a trash can, basically. I can show you. I'll send you a pic. Okay, well, this morning was really something.
You woke up and you had like a fever.
Well, I woke up because last night I had to do the night shift with the baby for a little bit, and I woke up and I was like, there's no way I can open my eyes. I am shivering to death. I thought I was sick. Then I got up and I was like, just move on and do the podcast. And so I was able to do that, but then I woke up and my whole family was yelling at me because Maisy shit in every single room last night. She did a world tour of shit.
She just had did she just do this by herself, like at night? Like, was she just roaming loose on the streets, just providing a little present for every room?
Yeah, so here's what happened. Ready? I'm not allowed. She's not allowed to be near the babies because she'll bite them.
Okay.
So I had to sleep in the baby's room last night to help my sister. So I had to be like, Dad, you take care of Maisy. He's like, okay, sure. So Maisy slept with my parents, and in the middle of the night, she got up and she just had a fucking field day. She shit in the living room. She shit in the den. She shit in the family room. She shit on the couch. Actually, I'm pretty sure. I heard Theo saying, Maisy wiped her butt on the Maisy wiped her poop on the couch. So that's what I was dealing with this morning.
Why did she do that? Was she just like
Well, I'll
scared?
tell you why. No, I'll freaking tell you why. Because my dad feeds her so many table scraps that like she gets diarrhea, and I don't know that she has diarrhea, so she shits all over the house.
That's one thing. We're trying to be so good with Lucy of not doing any table scraps like whatsoever. As much as I want to do it.
No, Maisy eats whatever my dad eats here. He's eating a hamburger. She's got a whole hamburger.
No.
It's insane. It's insane.
Psst. Hey, Luisa.
Yeah. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Should we
leave?
I'm Luisa Lang,
I'm Daniel Head, and you're listening to Should We Leave?
the podcast for anyone who's over the party and under a blanket by 10.
We've made freaking a quarter of a century of episodes.
We've been doing this for a quarter of a century.
We
And
have.
we still have 100 followers. No, it's okay. We forgive you guys for not.
We do. And welcome to episode 25 of Should We Leave? I'm Daniel.
I'm so confused about who I am these days. No, I'm kidding.
You're in like summer Luisa mode,
Yes.
like full throttle.
Yeah, like, I
Auntie,
forget.
beach. You forget that there's a actual other things
know.
happening outside of the Cape.
I know. I went back to my apartment recently and I was like, oh my God, it was crazy. Like I was alone and nobody was talking to me. I got to like sleep all I wanted. It was actually really nice because here it's just complete chaos. It's a house of horrors. And you got to hear it this morning. Everyone, I'm like setting up the podcast and in the background and like, Daniel, you're here with me.
Yeah.
And you hear my parents being like, which room did she shit in? She shit in the living room too. Like Maisy's just a mess. Like there's babies and kids everywhere. There's toys everywhere. Like it's just kind of a disaster, but it's good. It's a good
It's a summer
time.
family home.
It's a summer family home. And and you know, bless this mess, okay?
Bless this
As
mess.
they say on those little wooden live, love, laugh signs.
I'm sure you have one of those. I saw one in the midst
have
of you
one.
moving rooms.
Yeah. We have one that's like, jump in the ocean, why don't ya? And it's like, or like something like that. We have a ton of that like shit, like ocean, like nautical stuff in this house. At this house, we splish, splash.
At this house, we walk barefoot, toes in the
Yeah,
sand,
exactly.
water over our feet.
And it's like, we don't care if there's sandy floors here. Meanwhile, it's like, if there's sand on the floor, my dad's like, I'm gonna freak out. I can't believe we're doing this virtual. This is like so
I know. This is like,
kooky.
I'm like, do I know you? I feel like I'm
But
on
I'm
an
like-
interview.
Me too. I feel like I'm like nervous.
I'm a little bit nervous. Like, I'm like,
I'm like, what do I do with my hands?
what do I do with my hands? Like,
Yeah.
There's people watch. Like, I don't know. It just
This is our
feels-
test. Yeah, this is our test
This is our
for virtual.
first
We've never done
virtual.
it.
I mean, we need
But
to get used to being virtual because, like, we want to keep doing
right.
the pod and, like,
Well, we're
life is
gonna
going to
be
happen.
yeah, we're gonna be worldwide. Like I'll be in LA,
Yeah.
you'll be in Dubai. Like you know what I'm
Somewhere.
saying? We're gonna be
Yeah.
rich, so
We're
we
going
have
to
to be
be
able to do
so
this.
rich. We are rich. We're manifesting our
Yeah.
richness.
Yes, which is something I want to talk about later on the pod when we get to leave or stay.
Yeah. But before we get there, like, what's been going on with you? Like, what's up
Okay.
the past couple weeks? It's been like a couple weeks since we've recorded.
I took work off on Friday, which was nice to go to like this carnival that they have on the Cape, and it was so much fun. It was like a classic, like the rides come in on the highway. Like, do you know what I mean? They
They're
set
like
them up
bolted to the parking lot.
rickety, yeah, like rickety ass rides, and then like a ton of food, whatever. It was so much fun. But before we go in, I had like a hit of my brother-in-law's pen, thinking like, what's the
Secret.
harm?
Secret.
What's the harm gonna be? So then we get there. They were like, Luisa, please go with him into this mirror maze. And I'm like, oh my God, okay. I'm dizzy. I'm a little bit high. I walk in. It's a mirror maze. Mirrors everywhere. Walls that are glass. I'm like walking into glass and being like, and I start freaking out and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know how to get out of here. I really legit don't know how to get out of here. And if Theo, my 3-year-old nephew, can't get us out of here, we're going to have to call for help.
We're going to have to make camp.
We're going to make camp. I was like, bang, because you're in these little
Yeah, I remember.
tubes, and you have to figure out which wall is glass and which one is not. So I'm being like, it's fine, Theo. Which one's glass? And like finding our way out. And then every time we do find the right way, we get stuck in another one. And I'm like freaking out.
Are there other people in there with you too, like trying to get out? Like, did you cause a traffic jam?
No, we were alone in there. But my sister said the same thing happened to her when she did it with him. But then there was a dad in there with his kid, and he was saying to his kid, like, okay, look for which one is glass, which one's not. And my sister was like, no, he was like talking me through it. Like,
Yeah.
if he hadn't been there talking his kid through it, I wouldn't have been able to like figure it out. Because it's like
Scary. It's like a
and I was
haunted
also
house, basically.
dizzy. And it's like the glass was so clear that I kept like being like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I really like had a panic attack, and I was like, we are not getting out of here. We get to the end and it's time to go down the slide, and it's like, thank God we're free. He goes, I don't want to go down the slide. I go, sorry. He goes, I don't want to go down the slide. He makes us turn around and go back through the maze. Because he didn't want to go through this down the slide. So we have to do the maze again. And I'm really trying to keep it cool, but I'm actually like bugging out a little bit. Like, can't do them ever again.
I'm over it.
I'm over it.
Oh, hi, Maisy. Welcome to the
check.
pod.
We never get a Maisy check.
I know, Maisy check. This is the second time Maisy's been on the pod. Oh, cutie Kalani.
She's like mad at me right now.
Well, we should be mad at her because she did a rampage across the house.
Yeah, she's shit everywhere.
Like, that's...
She's
Did you like verbally blame your dad? Like, did you be like, it's your fucking fault?
I kind of was like, you have to stop feeding her.
Like, she needs to just eat the kibble. I was in the emergency room.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The other night.
Oh, we were supposed to record this yesterday.
Because
but you were in the emergency
the ER,
room.
like an actual medical emergency, and not me, my sweet boyfriend Stevie.
My sweet boy.
Sweetie. So let me just tell you the quick story. And
yeah, what the heck?
We had went to the Blackpink concert, which I can get into like a little bit later. We had
which
the
you
best.
were so excited for.
So excited for. We had the best time. We had VIP tickets. We were like in this pit. It was just like such a nice time. And Stevie had seen them before, but we were like, that was like back in our drinking era. So we were like kind of fucked up and like it wasn't as good of a time. But so I was excited to go again this time.
And like re-experience it in a different
and re-experience it with
way.
him. And we were like sober and it was like so fun. And we like had the best spot in this pit. Like we were like right in the center. It was amazing. Everything was going good. We get back home and we had 2 donuts left over from the morning because we went to our like favorite little vegan donut shop. It's Saturday, like we get donuts and coffee.
Yes,
yeah,
of course.
And they had a new one called like the peaches and cream cobbler donut. And we had that one and then like a chocolate one left over. So we were like starving coming back. And that was like the first day we saw. And we're like, let's just eat a donut.
Rip through it. Of course.
I want to rip. a
Yeah.
freaking donut. So we rip these donuts. Everything's fine. And then we like order food, like normal food. And then like 30, 45 minutes later, like Stevie is like hives all over his
No.
face. His nose is like gotten bigger and like his upper lip was like so swollen and he was like numb all in his
Oh my
face.
God, that's so scary.
And he had like hives in his head. And so he was like, I can't feel my fucking face. And I was like, oh my God, okay, what do we do? So I immediately, I was like, take these Benadryl. Like, that's my first line of
Right.
defense. Like,
Well,
take
of
these
course.
allergy Benadryl. Like, if you're, maybe something bit you, something happened. And then we're going to call the doctor. So we called the doctor. It took like 20 minutes for him to get back to us. Like, we did like a little FaceTime virtual visit. And the doctor was like, you might be going into anaphylactic shock. So you need to call 911 immediately.
So, okay, so he can't breathe like through his nose?
Yeah. So he couldn't really breathe through his nose because it was numb, or he couldn't feel himself breathing through his nose or something. So
Yeah.
the doctor was like, you probably should call 911, like hang up on this call right now and call the ambulance. And so
Yeah.
that's like just scary in general. Like,
To
have
be
you ever
told
called?
that is scary.
Yeah. And have you ever called 911 before?
Yeah, they're like rude as fuck.
They're like to the
They're
point,
like, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
okay, we've had different experiences. They were like rude to me. They were like, what?
yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
I'm having a medical emergency
Like,
for
yeah, I'm
real.
scared. I'm scared for real.
So we call, they're like, do you need police, fire, medic? We were like, medic, and like Stevie's trying to do the call. Basically, so we get the ambulance. They like come very quickly. I was like surprised.
You literally had to take an ambulance?
The ambulance came, a full fire truck came. Okay, mind you, it's like 12:30, get almost 1 in the morning. So they get there. I'm like waiting for them outside to just like walk them in. It's like 7 people, like with a
Like
gurney,
a crew. A
a
stretcher.
crew. Like we are on a medical show, like ER. I was like, oh, we're in it. I was like, hi guys, welcome to the show.
Yeah.
So they all come up. Stevie, so cute. He's like sitting with all his clothes on, like his shoes on, like because I was
Ready
like
to go.
frantically like packing a bag. I was
Yeah,
like
a go bag.
getting ready to go. He's sitting there. They like come in, ask him all these questions. They didn't do anything. They like took
Yeah.
his vitals and everything. I was like, great, okay. Are you gonna give him the EpiPen or something? They're like, we would only do that if one more of his like vital system starts to shut down, and right now that's not happening. So like that's a
Okay.
good thing. But they're like, we do recommend you coming with us to the hospital. Which in hindsight, we should have just stayed home. But whatever, hindsight is 2020.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Better for him to not go into anaphylactic shock on my watch and
That's no joke.
to do it in an ambulance. So unfortunately, we took the ambulance, which TBD on that bill. And
I was gonna ask.
Yeah, thankfully he's on my insurance and I have good insurance.
Yeah.
But we get to the hospital and they're like, we have to take you to this hospital because it's the closest one and that's like the policy. So it's just not a great hospital. And
Hospital.
I've been to that emergency room before in a different instance, and it's just like not great. Like the
Yeah.
crazies are there, the crackheads are there, like
Yes.
the homeless people who are trying to have a bed to sleep in are there. Like it's kind of really unfortunate, and it's just like not nice. And so
I've been to a hospital like this too because I
it's
like
like-
to go once a year to a crazy hospital.
just to check in, see how
check
Julene
in.
is.
Yes, exactly. We talked about this. Yeah.
So after 1 a.m., I can't be back there with him. So they're like, sorry, sir. And I'm like, great. Now I'm sitting out in the fucking, that's like some hospital policy. I'm sitting out in the waiting room with all the families of all the miscellaneous characters that are there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. So like then he's sitting back there and I'd given him Benadryl. And so like he's really tired because Benadryl like makes you drowsy.
yeah.
No one's seeing him. Like the nurse is like, we're going to start you on an IV of something. Then he calls me. He's like, no one has come by. It's been like 45 minutes and they said they're going to do something and they're not. Like, what if I'm about to die? Long story less long, we bounce. He gets up. He like
you just bounce.
checks himself fucking out. He like goes through the door, like it's locked, and so he waits for somebody else to like go through. He like leaves.
Like
He
executive decision, we are leaving.
he's like, let's just fucking go. Like I'm feeling fine. My face is less swollen. Like
Yeah.
let's go. And thankfully, it worked
Like
out.
I'm a
Like
doctor now. Yeah.
he fucking left, and so we get a. Actually, we didn't even get a car. We couldn't find the car. No cars were coming.
Did
So
he
we
tell them he
walk
was
home.
leaving?
No,
Was he
he
like,
didn't.
Hey, I'm leaving. He just got up and said, I'm out of here.
See ya.
Okay.
I'm out of here. He left, and then we walked home at like 1:30 in the morning
From this crazy area.
from this crazy area. And then when you're in your neighborhood, like one block too far is crazy, but if you go two
Yes.
blocks that way, it's
Yes.
nice again.
That's what's crazy about New York.
Yeah.
Your neighborhood is great. You go one how can something change so drastically from one
So
block
drastic.
to the next block?
We
How is
lived
that
like
possible?
12, 13, 14 blocks away from this hospital.
Yeah.
So we walked home and it was fine. We were together and, we just had to cross the street a couple times to avoid a couple situations.
Oh yeah.
But
Jesus, that's scary. See, that's actually scary. And it's scary to be a woman too. Like I couldn't
yeah.
have done that. I could not have done
no,
that.
you couldn't have.
I would have been murdered.
Something would have happened.
Something.
And
Yeah.
we
But
wouldn't
I get
be
a
here.
text. I get a text from you that's like, "Hey, I might not be able to record tomorrow because like I'm at the emergency room."
Yeah,
And I was like, "Oh my god."
I really was. And
Yeah.
like it was yeah. So yesterday we just like rotted all day, like
Yeah.
just recovering. Like it was such a weird day, and thank God it was raining in New York because I was like, this makes me feel better about just
Yeah.
like
Doing nothing.
put on my cozy movie. We just like laid on the couch. We slept in until like 1:30, which was insane.
See, like you needed that. But I'm so glad Stevie's okay. That's really scary.
Yeah.
To call, if you're at the level where you call an ambulance, that's scary.
Yeah, it was just scary that the doctor was like, you need to call the ambulance now.
Yeah. I mean, those nights are always insane. Like the night that you go to the ER and nobody sees you and you're sitting there all night and you're like, is my gallbladder going to explode or
It
what's
just-
happening?
Oh yeah, you just did an ER visit. Like it's just wild that like
Yeah.
I get it. Like everyone's strapped. There's nobody to work. There's too much demand or the hospitals are overwhelmed. But it's like, what the fuck? Like we're gonna get this bill for like probably like $3,000 to
Yeah.
ride in the fucking ambulance, and then another bill from the ER, and it's like. That's like a 5-star resort hotel
Yeah, I know,
stay.
I
And it's
know.
like the floors are fucking dirty. It's fucking sketchy as hell. Like the people,
Yeah.
the EMS and the ambulance people were like top notch. They were so nice. Like everyone was like on it. But then you get to the hospital and you like, this is where like, oh, the doctors and everything. But I don't know. Like the nurses are out there on the fucking front lines doing their best. But
Right.
it was just like kind of
Well,
crazy.
it's kind of nice if they, not nice, but it's comforting if they're not freaked out and seeing you right away because then you're like, okay, I must not be dying.
That is true. Yeah,
'Cause they
at least
triage
some of
and
the
they're like-
trauma and all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But
Well, Jesus. Yeah.
that's like what's
That's
been
my life.
happening. Thank you. That's my life.
Wait, what is that? Is that a Hillary Duff?
Well, that's my life. Thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know I did.
Yeah, from one of her like little featurettes on the Disney Channel.
Oh, I had one more thing I wanted to say. If you're someone who watches Love Island, you'll understand this. I need the Casa Amor boys to leave whatever Airbnb they've rented and go back to their jobs because I cannot watch it anymore. And for anyone who doesn't watch Love Island, doesn't know what I'm talking about, they bring in these boys and then they get rejected and it's like they're on the show for 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, they're nothing. And then they come home and they cling so hard to their 15 minutes of fame. They're all over TikTok and like I can't stop making fun of them. I'm like addicted to making fun of them to the point where like I posted a video recently that got like 0 views, 0 likes, 0 interaction, but like I thought it was so funny that I just
thought it
like
was
left
funny
it up.
too.
It was JD rapping, being like,
Who's JD?
He's the one who was like, I can tell you like to be dominated. No, but that's okay. He's like, I can tell you like to be dominated. And she's like, no, what are you talking about? So that guy, yeah, with his teeth, but he was being like, he's showing them his music video, and he's like,
And
and
they
it
all
goes
do
back
all
to
this
my.
freaking collabs. Like,
I
go
know.
ahead. Yeah.
It's like they rented like an Airbnb, like a hype house
Yeah.
to like film all their stuff in. And it's like, sorry, I think your manager needs you to answer your emails. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing right now?
Yeah, we
Because
need you
your
to go
15
ahead
minutes
and
is up.
hop into the Google Doc and make some edits.
Yeah, make some edits. But it just goes back to my theory of like, not everybody needs to be an influencer. Not everybody needs to be famous. I do.
Yeah,
you
you
don't,
do.
though. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
it doesn't apply to me, but like these
No
boys
one else.
need to wrap it up because I can't watch them being like, I wanna take other thing. I'm in a number spot. Wow, so wow. It's like, and they do this. They're like, and like they're not joking. Is the thing
Yeah,
that's
they
crazy? Is
aren't.
they
They're
think
like-
that this looks so. Yeah, they think it's so cool. They're like, and they're like this.
Austin.
Yeah, Austin
Oh
on
my
the side,
God.
like he's like
Just-
Trump 20. He's like Trump 2028.
Oh, that's so sick. I can't stand that.
Oh, I just got like.
I got the ick from you just
Oh,
now.
okay, me too. Ew, I literally have like goosebumps on my arms.
It's so
It's
wild.
gross.
But
I
like
need them to stop.
Love Island is influencer island now. Like you get on that because
Totally.
you know you're gonna get rocketed to fame because you're
Yep.
on everyone's mind and TV for so long. These girls have millions of followers. Like,
I know
And
it's
some
not.
peop-
It's not authentic anymore, which is fine. But it's just.
but
Yeah.
it's more fun for the viewers when they go on the show and like they're really into the show, regardless
It's
of the
not
show.
super
Like,
calculated. Yeah.
and then they come back and they just like kind of like, oh, I was a Survivor contestant or Love Island or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's fun then. But it's now, it's like
Now
a hype
all-
house.
Well, all reality TV is like that now, and that's why it used to be so much better because people would go on and be like pre-social media Bachelor, like they were just normal people that would go on and like be crazy.
And then found this
because
like
they were
fame
crazy.
afterwards, like
Yeah.
randomly.
Yeah. So,
But-
anyways, that's what I wanted to say.
I don't know if there's like taxi cabs in the freaking
Cape Cod.
or if there's like, do they have Ubers
I
there?
heard
but
a beep,
I
beep.
think I heard.
Drafts from the
Drafts from the Uber.
Honk, honk. Look at that little body.
So cutie.
Okay,
it's
well,
drafts
it's
from
time
the
for
Uber.
Drafts from the Uber.
I can go first. This
yeah,
is
you go.
so random. And there's this ride at fucking Islands of Adventure called Dr. Doom's Fear Fall. And it's one of those ones that like it launches you up and you drop.
I would
And-
never ever do one of those rides.
Really? Okay. When I used to go as a kid, back when I lived in Florida, we would hold pennies in our hands. So my draft from the Uber is pennies on Dr. Doom. Why do they care? I like have this written in my
Okay.
fucking notes. I was like, okay, this is a deep cut. So we used to hold pennies in our hands because as we would get launched up, there would be a moment in time where the penny would like float in front of you before it
Oh.
dropped back down. So like everyone would think it was cool. And so like you would go on this ride and then you would see like this like roof covered in pennies. And then towards the end of it, like people would catch on and be like, drop the pennies.
No more
like,
pennies.
No more pennies. And then you would just see pennies on the floor and like people would drop these pennies because apparently someone
became a
got
whole
like
thing.
hit in the face with a fucking penny. Like if you're dropping a penny
yeah.
off the Empire State Building, it could like rumor is it could kill somebody.
I was just gonna say that. Is that true? Like
I
if you
think
drop
it's
a
a
quarter or a
myth.
penny from like a high up, I mean, let's try it out.
We should try it. Like
I'm
let's
willing to be the guinea pig for that.
we'll pop over to the Empire State. I'll stand below and just be watching.
I'll just
No.
wait for it for the impact.
But
Well,
my question is like, were you ever a little tyrant or like a little gremlin to like the establishment or like anything? Like if you were
Yes.
at like recess
Yes.
or a little carnival, like you talked about, like just kind of just like being a little bitch, just like
Yes.
running around,
That was my whole thing.
just terrorizing people in charge.
I had like a really bad problem with like authority figures. Like my mom said that I tried to fight my piano teacher when I was younger, and she heard us in the other room, and he was allegedly going, "Are you trying to tell me where middle C is?" Like, I guess I was being like, that's not middle C. This is middle C. And he's like, why are you, like, I would just like fight adults. Like, I did not want to be told what to do.
I mean, I definitely can see that. And I also was sort of the same way. Like, I would always want to push the envelope as far as I could with authority, because I would think, like, especially at church, I would think like, oh, I can get away from it. I can get away with it. Like, my dad works here. Like, my dad's in charge. La 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 la. But
I was like angry. Like, I just did not want to be told what to do. I was like, you do not know.
Were you
where
like
middle C
punk?
is. No, I wasn't.
Were
I
you
was, like,
emo at all?
No, never. But I was very like,
You were like preppy girl pushing against the establishment.
I just thought I knew everything. Like,
Yeah.
I once fought my parents about like which one was New Hampshire and which one was Vermont. And they're like, no, we know which is which. And I'm like,
We
no,
know.
you don't. Like, I know. So I just was kind of like a know-it-all. Did not want to be told what to do. I would like always hate my coaches. I would always hate my like, I don't know. I was definitely a little shit.
Yeah, I don't think I was that bad. But
I was pretty bad. Yeah, my parents said from like the minute I was born, I was a problem. And I'm like, sorry.
I do think that I talked back to I didn't know that you took piano lessons. I took piano lessons too, and did piano for the longest time. Can you still play piano?
Yeah, and guitar.
Oh, really?
I'm a woman of many talents. Yeah, I just like to keep them to myself because I don't want to
Okay.
be too good at everything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want
it's
everyone to be
hard.
too jealous. Yeah, like, it's hard to
Yeah.
be able to do everything well.
What is your draft from the Uber?
My draft from the Uber is, the trend that's like, hot girls have IBS. Or like, hot girls have, like, it's become a trend to say, like, something that you struggle with or something that is bad. It's like, hot girls do that. It's like a way of normalizing something, I think. And like the first one that I can think of is hot girls have IBS. So it's like it's no longer like ashamed to have IBS. Like, no, you can come out and say it. Like, I have IBS, and like that's because
And I'm
hot girls have
proud.
IBS. And like then it stretched out to be like hot girls rescue dogs. Like, it's just become this whole like thing, and I think it's so funny, and I'm gonna start using it for everything. I'm like, hot girls have peg legs. Hot girls have peg legs, baby. Like, hot girls have no teeth. You can kind of use it for anything.
I can't.
Whatever's
Hot
wrong
girls
with
have
you, you
one
can-
tooth.
Yeah, whatever's wrong with you, you can just be like, well, hot girls have no fucking fingers.
It's a way of including everybody,
I love
which
it. I think it's funny.
which we need. So like,
Yeah.
I'm
Fuck
just
it.
imagining you seeing a girl with peg legs walking by you on the Cape, and you're just like, yes, girl, hot girls
like,
have
yes.
peg legs.
Queen. I'm like, yes, peg legs are in. Because
You-
why not? Why not? Hot
What
girls
even
have
is
peg
a
legs.
peg leg? I'm like thinking of a girl walking with two pirate sticks. on
Pirate
her
sticks.
legs.
They don't like actually exist anymore because now you would have like a
Prosthetic leg.
prosthetic leg.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we should almost bring back peg legs. Like, fuck
Bring
it.
it back. Bring back like hooks for arms too. Well, that's it. That's drafts from the Uber.
Dress from the Uber.
Drafts from the Uber.
What should stay and leave from the party this week?
Okay, so I'll go first.
Yeah,
Because
I
I'm
think
excited about mine.
I'm excited about yours too, and like I might not even say mine
It can just
anyway.
be mine. That's fine. So what I think should stay, and something that I rediscovered recently, is Lady Gaga's first album, The Fame, which came out in, I want to say 2007 or 9, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
And she came out swinging, and it's like now we hear Lady Gaga and we're like, well, of course she's an icon. Back then she wasn't.
2008 it came out, but
Okay,
yeah,
so she
yeah.
was a fucking icon, and every song in that is pretty much good. And what I love about it is she wrote an entire album about being rich and famous before she was rich or famous. Like,
Right.
Money Honey, Summer Boy, like it's all like
Beautiful, dirty, rich.
beautiful, dirty, rich. Like, she manifested that and wrote an entire album, and that's like what I'm trying to do.
Paparazzi.
Paparazzi, like, she was not famous at this point, and she wrote
That
an
is
entire
crazy.
album. It just
She just fucking believed in herself so fucking
she
hard,
believed in
and
herself
then this
so hard.
called her album The Fame when she
The
was
Fame.
literally performing these songs like for nobody in an
Yeah.
IKEA parking lot.
Yep.
She like had a set at Coachella, which like nobody showed up for. The footage of that just actually got released.
Really?
Of her singing like Just Dance, and you're like, this is the most iconic song. It's so crazy, and there's like
That
everyone's
song
in
is
the
my favorite.
audience. everyone in the audience is just like standing there, like bobbing their heads, like
But she didn't even care.
Who is this fucking crazy? Like that is
It's a good
wild.
album too. It's a really
It
good
is.
album, and
It's
I love
like-
that it's about being famous because like why not? And then she did become famous. She's like, it's good to live expensive, and it's like, yeah,
I'm
fuck
like
yeah, why not?
also Just Dance went number 1. I'm just looking that up. I should have
Just
known that.
Dance
Like,
was my favorite song in 2009.
that's like so crazy. That's her very first number 1 hit.
I know. She's a rare talent. She came out swinging, and I've been really like listening to that album recently and just being like, wow, I can't believe it's really
Just
cool.
Dance.
It's really cool when an artist comes out and with their debut album and it's like it's a banger front to front to back.
I like nowadays with people who come out with albums, you kind of like hear of them a little bit before. I feel like you have like a little bit more lead time to
It's
it.
not the same way. It's not the
or
same as
they
it is
like
now.
release singles and stuff. I don't know what it is, but I'm just thinking of like Lady Gaga. Like she just was a nobody, and then she just blasted onto the scene, and yeah,
wearing
that's
meat
crazy.
over her body. Like her trajectory is so crazy. And then she like
is so fucking
blew
cool.
up. And she's so talented. Didn't she go to Tish? Or did I
Yeah,
make that up?
she did.
Yeah. She's incredible. I just think that album is so good.
And she's like a true like New York City like success like case, you
Yeah.
know?
I love it. Soundtrack of the summer.
But you wrote also a question in there, like some other good debut albums from other artists that I wrote down that we should also talk about. Like,
Yeah.
what about Adele just coming out swinging with 19?
Let me
like
look up
that
the
one.
blacklist on
Fucking
that one.
chasing pavements on that one. You like what the
yeah.
fucking hell? Ariana Grande's yours truly.
That was her first album.
That was her first album. Like came out swinging with the fucking The Way with Mac Miller. Like,
Yeah.
are you kidding
I knew
me?
you were gonna say that one.
She fucking had a projector and a dream and made that music video against a white backdrop with a
So
fucking
cute.
balloons and like just fine. Like that was her. I mean, people knew of her because she was from Victorious and this was her first debut album.
Right.
That song and that album is like
cute.
still so good. Another good one we have to mention is Britney Spears. Like, Baby One More
course.
Time. Like,
I mean,
are you
I'll
kidding
never
me?
forget. I'll never forget where I was when I heard it for the first time. I
Where
saw
were
it in
you?
a commercial in my den of the house my parents still live in. It came on TV, a commercial for like Britney Spears, new pop star, new album, and I remember being like, "Whoa!" Like my life is cut into before that and
And after that,
Yeah,
Baby One More Time.
BB and AB before Britney, after Britney.
That's wild. One of my favorites on that one is You Drive Me Crazy.
So good.
Do you remember Darren's Dance Grooves?
Yes. Oh my God. Yes, of course. I learned
So-
that dance.
That's the dance I learned. Stop stealing all my fucking fun facts.
Stop stealing my childhood.
Stop stealing my childhood and my my identity. Anyway, no, it's fine.
So good. Darren's
That's
Dance
the one I
Grooves.
learned from Darren's Dance Grooves. Maisy.
Yeah, I think me too. Oh, so good. I miss the 90s. I miss like the early 2000s. And speaking of which, I really want to go see Backstreet Boys in Vegas.
Oh, I've seen some people that I follow that went, and it looks insane. My stay or leave is leave. We have got to, like, setting powder needs to fucking leave. Like, I don't know if you've had an experience with setting powder like I have, but how the fuck are you supposed to get it out of the freaking container without it looking like a drug deal gone wrong? Like, it is, if you don't understand, like, for the listeners who may not use setting powder, it's like in this little container with a big lid, and it has like a little grate over it.
A grid.
And first of all, a grid, and then it's like, how do you get it out? You have to dump it out, but what do you dump it into? The freaking
You're supposed to like
lid?
shake it. You're supposed to be like shake it out.
But then it just lives in there, and
Then
then
it
you
just
put your
lives in
brush
there?
in there, and then what
I
if you have
guess.
extra? How do you get the extra back in? It just, every time I use it, it's a fucking mess.
It's a
and
nightmare.
Here's
Here's what I will say
Yeah.
real quick. It's that format that doesn't work. They do make it in just a regular pressed, like whatever, and that's easy. When you have to do the bare minerals shake situation, I've never understood that, and I never will, and I don't want to.
It just, I was thinking about that because I was using some setting powder for something, and like it just looked like a crime scene around my
Totally.
sink. And I was like,
And
what
also
the
on your
actual
face.
hell?
It doesn't even go on your face nicely.
Like if anyone knows why would you use that instead of a press? Like, please
I
let
use
me
the pressed
know.
one, and it's much better. I would like to know also, like, do people enjoy that? Because Bare Minerals, their entire line is cases like that where you have to like
Yeah.
shake it, and like I've
Do you
never
remember,
understood
like,
it.
Have you remember like watching like makeup? I don't know. I used to watch makeup tutorials. I still sometimes do, but they would do this thing called baking, and they would
Yeah.
have like all this stuff under their eyes, and they would just leave the powder on like
I never-
loose, and then they would brush it off. Like I'm like still confused about that. And
I've never known how to do my makeup though, so I can't even really say. Like I just make it up. Do you know what I mean? Like I just make it up. I'm like baking, sure.
Gonna do a
You
little
know?
contour now, little
Little
blush,
contour,
little
just
something.
Contour like a butt chin. Like I do
A
all the
butt chin.
wrong stuff. Like who knows? I contour like a line down here.
I can't.
I just don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, well, final verdicts on the stay or leave. Like, for yours, I think The Fame by Lady Gaga is a stay.
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 So good. Stay, revisit, come back to the party and stay.
You know what? I'm going to go right after I hang up on this. I'm going to revisit that album and
So
just
good.
manifest being beautiful and dirty rich. Just
That's
even
what
more.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's
Like, I
really
need
it's really
that.
powerful. Yeah, it's
It
powerful.
is. It is.
And then the setting powder that's in those things,
Figure it out.
Leave.
Somebody figure it out. Leave. Like,
Leave.
just, or make the container like better somehow because
2025.
it just
Figure
doesn't.
it out.
Like, maybe I'm just using it wrong, but just,
It shouldn't not be intuitive
yeah,
to use makeup. It shouldn't be difficult.
make things more
For
intuitive.
that reason, stay. Leave.
Leave.
Make things more intuitive, please.
Make things more intuitive. Like,
Make
just,
things user friendly. My God.
like, it doesn't have to be so freaking hard.
Right.
Right. People who come out swinging with a great debut album, and then the real test too is having a great sophomore album. 'Cause
That's
you're not
what's
just
scary.
a
You know who
one-hit
else?
wonder.
Olivia Rodrigo. First album, incredible. Second
Yeah.
Sour. Second album, Guts, also incredible. But there's a lot of pressure for your second album to be good. So
Mm-hmm.
here's another example. Renee Rapp, her first album, no skips. No one skip, actually. There's one song I don't like. But
Tell us.
basically, it's called like I Wish or something, and it's just like too sad. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
Okay.
But so she's about to release a second album, and I'm like, is she gonna deliver? I don't know. We'll see.
It's hard. Oh my God. It's hard, all the pressure that you put on yourself and like having to one up yourself. Like,
Yeah.
it's
scary.
stress. But remember, in the creative process, as long as you're having fun and enjoying what you're doing,
Doesn't
that's
matter.
what really matters.
So like and subscribe
And on that note, like and subscribe,
and follow.
follow,
Yeah.
comment below. Oh, and say hi to Maisy
agrees.
too. She agrees. And thank you so much for listening to episode 25 of Should We Leave? We really appreciate, again, all the support. Make sure to like,
Well,
subscribe, comment,
Everything.
follow. all
Share
the
with your
things
friends. And we'll be back next week.
with more new stuff and funny stuff. And
Dude, she won't stop barking. Okay.
thank you for joining us on this fun virtual episode from the Cape and from my guest room.
Bye.
We love you. Bye.
Should we leave?